Alright, gang, no script, no face cams video. I'm just gonna talk my shit real quick, and yeah, you either agree or you disagree. Either way, comment, let me know how you feel. But I want to start this off by saying Prettyboyfredo is not a good person. He is not a good person. But with that being said, he is one hell of a YouTuber. He's very entertaining in the way he does his things. I may or may not disagree with how he handles his stuff, and may or may not disagree with what he does after he does these things, but I mean, it's keeping his engagement up. He's getting hella views, and I mean, quote unquote SSH on top. But the whole Prettyboyfredo CeoMiky situation has really changed my view of how I view Prettyboyfredo. Now, if you would have asked me my honest opinion about Prettyboyfredo 2 months ago, I would have said he is one hell of an inspiration. You would say, yeah, I look up to him. He's not an idol to me, but like, he's a guy I draw inspiration from. I'd be coming from where he came from to being a millionaire off of YouTube as a small YouTube channel. That's where you want to be, so you're naturally going to be inspired by that. But now I'm like, yeah, he did all these things, but god damn, he's an asshole. Like, holy crap. We've all seen the video of where he kicked Swift Quis out of SSH, and CeoMiky chose the $60,000 over bringing Quis back into SSH. But first off, I don't know why everybody in the comments and shit is acting like $60,000 is not life-changing money. You can do a lot with that. Quick example, $60,000 would pay off my car that I have now. It would get me my dream car. It would get me way better. It would give me a new PC to edit on, and a PC to actually, like, you know, play better games on. It would get me the Xbox Series X and a load of other things, and I'd still have a load of money left. So $60,000, life-changing money. I would have took it too. And then they also are acting like if Quis is not in SSH, he's just going to be completely blackballed. I mean, he can still, you know, appear in videos. He can still collab with Darian, Malik. You know, he has his own channel with 340,000 subscribers. He can collab with CeoMiky. He's just not going to be a part of SSH. And thing is, like, yeah, he chose the $60,000, right? And the thing was, like, the whole point of that video was to kick somebody out of SSH, to kick out the weak link, all right? And then at the end of the video, I mean, they're kicking out one of the favorite members of SSH. So, I mean, smartly, I mean, this was one hell of a move by Prettyboyfredo. You got to give him credit. This was smart as fuck. Instead of just kicking Quis out of SSH, he turns around and he says, you know what? I'm going to put this on somebody else. So he goes to CeoMiky, who ironically won the challenge, and then it told him, you know, you can keep your money and kick Quis out, or you can give up the money and bring Quis back in. And then of course he chose the money. We all know that. So now all the blame is on him. But here's the thing, if you watch the video, CeoMiky wasn't the only one that won money. The top 3 guys won money. I think it was like 5 bands. He gave away 80, so it was like 5 bands, 10 bands, and then Mikey got the 60. So why didn't he go to like the dude who won like the 10 bands and said, hey, you give up your 10 bands, Quis comes back? He goes to CeoMiky because he has the biggest ego. He was the one, the most hyped up one, because he came back and all that, and you know, he needed that money. So smart by Prettyboyfredo to like shift the blame on him. But here's where I started getting annoyed and pissed off at Fredo. So I've been watching these people who have been ripping from his live. Well, I can't say ripping because like they're just taking his live video, posted on YouTube, because he's not going to. And he's basically like not FaceTime. He's on live, and then they join live. I don't know how Instagram works. And he's been talking to them. He talked to Quis. He talked about Swag. He talked about CEO, and he even talked to CEO, and he was being majorly disrespectful to CEO. Like the first live I saw, he was like, yo, CEO, everybody's mad, explain yourself. And CEO was just like, I need the money, this, that, and the third, you know. And they acting like they would have did the same thing, but what I said, $6,000 life-changing money. And then he explained the very good point that if I would have let Quis back into the group, you know, and lost that money, Quis ain't finna pay for my house. He's not finna pay for my car. He's not gonna take care of me. He's just gonna be a part of the group. So he's like, I took that. I gotta look out for myself type thing. And Prettyboyfredo was like, yeah, I understand it. Chat. That's what he had to say. Then the next fucking day, I see a video from his live, and Prettyboyfredo has a complete fucking 180 of a mood. So in there, he's like, okay, I understand. But then he's like, his fans are going nuts, going crazy. And then he tries to get CEO to join the live. He calls him, and the dude's driving, and he's like, join the live. And he's like, I can't, I'm driving. And he's like, I don't give a fuck, join the live. And it was like, first off, you know, and CEO said this, who the fuck you talking to? I'll just play it.
Yo, join the stream, bro.
I'm driving right now.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Join the stream.
Nigga, what the I don't know who you talking to.
Nigga, join the fucking stream, you ugly bitch.
Alright, trying to show up for the shit. I see it now.
Join though. Can you just shut the fuck up for 1 second?
I talk. I'm listening.
I done lost my train of thought, you ugly bitch.
Fucking old ass.
God damn, I spent my whole time trying to shut you the fuck up. I lost my train of thought.
So yeah, he was being like super disrespectful. He's like cussing at the dude, calling him a fat bitch. Now when he's calling him a fat bitch, he's obviously trolling. He's not being serious. But like yelling at somebody to join the live when they're fucking driving, like he just made the dude park and just threw his whole schedule off or whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't know. I get pissed off when people act like what I'm doing is not important. So for him to be driving somewhere and then you're like, pull your fucking car over and talk to me right fucking now, just piss me off. So then he starts, you know, talking to CEO, and the more he talks to CEO immediately is pissed off. But yeah, the more he talks to the guy, the more aggressive he gets. And then like he starts coming at him and like disrespecting him, saying like, you did this, you're a snake, this, that, and the third.
Like you really like a snake, like clown ass nigga, bro.
Oh, like, so a day ago,
my nigga,
oh
my fucking
but
god.
A day ago,
fuck up, bro.
You knew where I was coming from, but now I'm a snake. Make up your fucking mind, you old ass.
Bro, can you shut up?
Bro, I'm listening to talk.
You chose to snake your brother. You chose that. You chose that.
You're a bad person. You're not SSH material because you chose money over Keith. And it's like, what the fuck? No, he did not. He won a challenge. He won the money, and then out of nowhere, you like, no, give it back and bring him in, or keep it. You didn't say like what's the consequences for that, and it's like you were gonna kick somebody out regardless. So, you know, he kept the money. So now instead of just being like, yeah, I mean, instead of the way Prettyboyfredo should have handled this, it should have been like, yo, y'all stop hating on Mikey. I was going to kick somebody out regardless. That was the point of the video. I mean, it sucks that it was Quis, but I got to stick to my word. I said I was going to kick somebody out, and I did. I'm sorry it was your fan favorite. But instead of doing that, he's like, yeah, the fans don't like you. They're not fucking with you because of something you did. Those exact words. They're not fucking with you because of something you did. That was a loyalty test. I didn't this, that, and third. That was a loyalty test, and you failed. You chose 60 bands over your brother.
I didn't tell you. I didn't give you that ultimatum to snake your brother, bro. I didn't do that. I did that to test your character. In all honesty, you shouldn't be in SSH. You should not be in SSH. Look what the fuck they spamming because of you.
Over your brother. SSH is a brotherhood. It's about more than the money. This, that, and the third. It's not a fucking cult, nigga. It's life. All right, it's just a YouTube group. It's a group. It's not a fucking cult. You don't have to devote your fucking life to that. He can go off and make his own money on his own YouTube channel. You know, getting a pretty much free 60 bands, even though he did all those fucking challenges. And then like he can still work with Quis. I don't get it. He didn't handle this horribly. He handled this the best way you can handle it, to create drama and generate more views. It just sucks that now that is negatively affecting somebody that he was hyping up. Because the whole video, he started out the video when Mikey was down talking shit to him, saying like, yo, you only got 1 point, boy, you about to get kicked out, this, that, and the third. And then as he started turning up and getting more into it, talking his shit. He's like, yeah, that's SSH material. We need that. Especially when he called out Malik and was like, no, I want Malik. He's like, yeah, that's that SSH material. To now using everything that got him into SSH, everything that everybody liked about him, his arrogance, his willingness to just say whatever the fuck he wants to, and his general not giving a fuck, using that against him. And then oh, he also put words in his mouth, which also pissed me off. That's what I've been ending with. He put words in his mouth because he asked him to explain why he took the 60,000 again. And when he was explaining it again, he was like, oh, so you're basically just saying fuck me and fuck Quis because you took the money. And then he's like, I never said that. He was like, that's pretty much what you're saying. You're just saying fuck me, fuck Quis. It's all about the money. It's like, no, he never said that. He just took the money because he won the he earned the money. He earned the money. That's like you running a race, right? You race a group of kids from one end of a football field to the other. You win the race and they're like, you won this. We're gonna give you $2,000. But this dude came in last, so we're kicking him off the football team because he came in last. You're a freshman and you won this race. You just won $2,000 as a fucking 14-year-old kid, and big boy senior lost. Fat old lineman. And they're like, we're kicking him off the team because he lost. But if you give this $2,000 back, we'll keep him on the team. You're not keeping him on the team. He lost. What do you care? You barely know the guy. I mean, if he was that important, they wouldn't be kicking him off the team regardless. He can go do something else. There's other things to do in life. You're going to keep your $2,000 and walk away. I'm going to end this with, he gave $60,000 to a 19-year-old kid and then gave him the ultimatum to keep $60,000 or to bring somebody back into a YouTube group. A 19-year-old kid has an opportunity to just have $60,000. I'm 20 and I think $500 is a lot of money. Getting offered $60,000 after you just did a lot of challenges, or giving it up so somebody could be in a YouTube group even though they have their own following that they can make their own money off of. I'm taking the $60,000 all day, every day, because it's not like I can't work with that guy and make even more money. So y'all chew on that. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Is Prettyboyfredo right? Is CEO right? I think they're both kind of I side with CEO 100%. Fredo wrong for this. Anyways, that's me. Wait. Don't click off the video yet. This is a gaming channel. I will do these commentary videos because they do get a lot more support than my gaming. But if you fuck with gaming, if you want more commentary, subscribe to your boy, watch the videos. I make great videos. I'm going to recommend one of my most well edited videos at the end of this. I appreciate you.